So I had my near-death experience when I was 22 years old, and that is 2004. It was in the middle of the summer. It was the 2nd of July, and me and my stepsister was going cross country. We were going on a holiday. Was a Friday. So I closed up early. I was a hairdresser then, and we went with a little car cross country, but we only made it halfway because halfway we had a lorry truck that pushed out in the other lane, and we had a head-on with another car. And I was in the passenger seat, so because I got the lorry truck into my side, I turned. So the belt was sitting wrong, so it squashed everything up that I had in my stomach underneath my heart. So everything in my stomach was underneath my heart, and I had my spleen in my shoulder, and we were thrown off the road, and we were cut off. Like they had to cut us out of the car because the car was so damaged. But I knew fairly quick that when we were still on the other side of the road, that I was dying. What happened was that the pain was so great that I released my body. So I ended up over the car. So I saw everything, and it was like a movie, like I watched a movie, with everything happen. And I couldn't really understand what I was sitting in the car. I was just looking at everything, and I could feel, I was connected with everything, but I just couldn't, I didn't understand it was me in the car. And I got sucked down in my body again. And I felt all the anxiety again. I felt the pain, like just screaming. And then I heard a voice that told me to let go. Let go, got you. The voice is like, it's inside me and outside me. It was just like everywhere. It was, so it wasn't someone standing outside the car talking to me. It was like just filled me, So yeah, I heard it. I will say I heard it, or I just knew, but maybe it wasn't like with my ears. And I trusted that voice, and I just let go. And then I woke up in something that I call the waiting room. So I just woke up, and that's what I felt like it was a dream. And I just woke up, and then I had no memories of what just happened. I had no attachment to Jeanette that was in the car. Like, I did not know that I was in a car crash. I was just like, oh, I'm home, And the first thing that happened was that I met my godmother, and she died from breast cancer 10 years earlier. And she met me there, and she was in spirit. So my brain wants to make everything to that I saw, that I heard, that I, but everything here was just light. So when I go back there, it's just light, it's just energy. But I knew that she was there, like she was talking to me, but maybe it wasn't like this because we had no body. So there wasn't the senses that we have here. But she was like talking to me, and I knew, so she was there greeting me, and I immediately knew that it was her. And also behind her, there was two big other energies behind her. And I in the beginning, I said that they were angels because that is the words that I had for it. Big light beings that was just like full of love and like security, and I felt so safe, and everything was very unconditional. I didn't really know where I began and where I ended. Like everything was just I still had I still felt like it was a me, but still I just knew things. And there was no time there. So time stood still, or it took forever. Like, I don't know, like it's, the time was not, everything could just happen simultaneously, but it was just me choosing where to put my awareness. So when I put my conscious to something, it was just there. So I was deciding, what was what was going into my field. And so I was just, and behind them there was an even bigger light. Like, I have tried to visit this place again, and I tried to explain it, and I would say like light source. That is like, it was an even bigger light behind them. And I was like, yeah, we're going now. But they said like, no, you're not going yet. I was not allowed to go, and they said like, okay, this is just a part of your journey. Like, this is you're not done, and you're supposed to go back to your body and heal it. And then when they started telling me this is when I understood that I had a body, that I was Jeanette. So that was then they gave me a life review, and my brain is just like, yeah, it was like television, but it's not. Everything was just energy. So I read energy, and so they showed me my life, from when I was in my mother's womb until the time I'm gonna transform again from this life. So I was able to see things that was like, and you could like call it like deja vu things. I can get that sometimes, when I'm like, oh okay, I've seen this, I've been here, I know this, sometimes that happens. And also I know some things, like they showed me my husband, and showed me, so I didn't see him, but I knew him, I felt him, I knew his energy. And so they also showed me what would happen if I choose to not go back. So I tried to make it a visual, like when you throw a pebble to the lake, it vibrates out, the ripple effect. And I could see that happening with my energy. It was a unique energy, and no one else has this energy. And it ripples out, and it clashes together. So me and your energy is now creating something. So this is what they showed me. So I will clash together, and it like, it creates, like, we are creators. So they showed me my husband's energy, and we also, lit up new energy. So I saw our children, and they started ripple out also this this ripple effect. And so they showed me what happened if I wouldn't go back. So they took those away, and everything, and they took mine away, mine as well. So, and first everything got still, and then all of the other ripples just came again. So it was like, I have this feeling with me that I am all and I am nothing. I decide what I am. So I can be nothing, or I could be all, So, and we all have that trait. We all are that important. We all are that unique, and we are creators. We are co-creating this earth plane, and our signals that just like creates together with everybody. And we have keys to give each other, and medicine to give each other. And but when I saw that, and that I had contracts with them, and that I would erase them as well, then I decided that. And also what happened was that they also their awareness came to everybody. So I heard everybody praying for me to come back. So I had heard everyone. Yeah. So I heard everyone that sent a thought to me when I was like all over. It wasn't like probably here in this realm. It was during a lot of different times when people heard about it, or when I was like ill, like 2 days later and stuff like that. But I heard everything simultaneously. So I heard everything. So I heard my dad, I heard my mom, I heard my sister, I heard my friends, I heard everybody just telling me to fight, to come back, don't leave me, this is not right, da da da. I heard everything. I just felt like very loved. and I just felt like, oh, I'm needed there, I'm wanted, I'm not, you know, I will be missed. And I got this choice because it was my choice to go back or not. So they say, like, you are choosing, we won't send you back if you don't want to go. So and then I decided that, yeah, I will go back to my body and heal it. And I got help from them to go back to my body. And I could also say that when I was dying from my body, like in the car, it was like the same experience that I had when I was going back to my body, because it was a very unpleasant ride. It was like I got torn apart, and I'm leaving this light and this love and this unconditional thing, and I was like ripped apart and getting into separation and like squashed together. Like, it's very hard to explain, but it's like getting denser and darker and and during this time, this trip, I also got, you know, I saw like shadow figures. They were laughing at me, you know. I just like got into also a state like where it just felt very unsafe. Nobody touched me or anything, but you know, it's something that just got into my awareness, you know, going into filters of stuff that I couldn't feel in the waiting room. So it was that was very hard, actually, to go back and into that transformation again. And then I was back in my body, and in the beginning there, I was like really moving around very freely in my body, and I couldn't really like understand, you know, what happened. And I was like kind of trapped in my body, and I'm like, oh, okay, like, what is this? And I couldn't get contact of anyone. And but as that settled, I started having like memories again from my body, from my brain. If you, I don't have any better words to explain it. And I feel like this. It's hard to find words, because, and I worked on this for like 20 years now to try to find words that would explain a little part of what happened to me, and that feels also in resonance when I'm sharing it, because sometimes just like, you know, I don't have words to, and then I just like try to, and then I just like, I'm not even gonna share it, because I don't know how to do it justice.
Is it justice?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, okay.
Exactly. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, I appreciate you trying your best. I mean, even, I know it probably is hard to translate into human language and then English on top of that, because the English isn't even your first language. So I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
I want to ask you about your recovery, but first I do have a couple questions about your time on the other side still.
Yeah.
I think you mentioned that at the time you thought that the two other energy sources were angels. So was one of them this voice then?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
I've been working with it for a couple of years, you know, and I got to know this a lot more because I was searching for this. Afterwards, I have been searching for this, what happened to me, and I got to know this voice a lot more. So today, I wouldn't call it an angel. I would today I would call it like a part of my higher self. Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And do you think that voice was like both of the energies that was behind your godmother?
No. So it's one of the voices, but also, but this is also part of my spirit team. And I've been working with and actually, like, I got to work with the other energy much more in the beginning. That wasn't this voice. I was working with, I wouldn't say him, but I would probably say more him, in that it's just an energy thing. It's not, you know, it's no gender, it's just like an energy thing. So I would say it's a more masculine energy coming from, and I was working with that energy a lot more in the beginning until I got to know, because this, grew, the more that my conscious also grew, or like my mind, like what is happening and how do I integrate this, and I would say that our mind and our brain is very limited to these experiences, because it wants everything to be very, strict and, in order. And so it's, to open that up, it's in stages, I would say. So yeah, so no, it's not the same. Those two are not the same, but it's a part of, a part of my spirit team. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, that makes sense. The other question I had about your time on the other side was the life review, when it then also went into your future. You mentioned that sometimes things happen and it's like deja vu. Is that how all of the future events happen to you, or are there some that you already know are going to happen and you're just waiting for?
Yeah, like it is like, it's also like a lot of, like when you have like your intention of things, like sometimes I can't even understand why this is, but it's pulling me somewhere and I'm trusting it. And when it happens, when I feel like, okay, this is a critical time for this, it just resonates in me. I get this feeling of, happiness, and it just resonates, and I'm like starting crying, and I'm like, okay, I've seen this, it's happening. Like it's, it's like a proof. It's a proof for me that I haven't been crazy, I haven't been dreaming. Like this is actually happening. And but it's like I'm also not like a prophet that I'm gonna, and what I also said, I only saw things about my life, because I get a lot of questions. Did you see anything happening, in the world, collectively? And I did not. I just saw my life. I just felt my timeline, and but also then like people that are meeting, like in creating some things. And some of the things is very, very scary. And what they have been talking to me about is that you're not ready yet. So you don't have to be afraid of it, because you're not the same person now as the same person that's going to meet this. You are going to be ready. When this is going to happen in your life, you are ready. So you don't have to be scared of it now, because sometimes it could just feel very overwhelming that it's like when you have a vision of something, it's like, oh my Lord, it feels so big. And you don't know how to handle it, but you're not even the person that is going to handle it, because you're not there yet. But it scares you. And I think everybody somewhere can have this feeling, because somewhere we all know, the body knows, the higher self knows. So sometimes you could look at things that like your visions is telling you, and you get like, oh, ooh, no, scary, but it's just like a future you, and you don't have to be scared of it, because you're not there yet. You're gonna be ready when you're there.
That's such good and comforting advice. I am so nervous about everything all the time.
Yeah.
Things I worry about happening to my family in the future, and like how I'll cope with it. Yeah. That's helpful to remind myself that it's not me who will deal with that. It's future me, and she will be ready.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate that. So when you came back and you said that you were working with this voice to, I don't know, would it like heal the energies in your body? Is that a good way to describe it?
Yeah, like I was healing my body, because I had so many, and they thought they were going to open me up like 2 times more, because it was so big damage everywhere, and my diaphragm was like very damaged, and but they never had to. They didn't have to open me again, and what happened? And they would call it like a miracle. They thought that I was going to be in the respirator for at least a week, so they filled me up with water, so all my organs could just float around without pressure. And but what I was doing inside my body was like, I was just like, because I couldn't get contact with anyone. And as I said, I was like moving very freely in my body, like my conscious, I would say, my soul, my conscious was just like, woo, and I still have this contact with my body. So I can move down to my toe, and I can be there, and I could just like, hello, I just like,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
So I was doing this, and this voice, this just like, okay, we're gonna be here, and we're gonna work with like the lungs, and sometimes it was like blue and white energy that was just, I was just getting it in, like it's like, I would say it's like prayer, like you pray for, please send me, like kind of, okay, send me this, just like opening up a channel. And this channel was very open after this, and sometimes I worked with red and yellow and orange light, or energies, like I would say like a heat and warmth, was this cooling down, like with inflammatory, it was more, cold light, working with like soothing it. And sometimes, we had to get more heat and, generating stuff. And so, so that was what I was working in with in my body, and I healed. Like, and they would say like it was miracle. It was like a kind of miracle, because I was in 1.5 weeks. I was in intensive care, and it was like a big party the day that I could poop, because then it showed that because they were so I don't know what you say in English, but because of the intestines, like they were like twitched and tweaked, and they pulled everything back. It's like several meters long, and they just like put everything back and just hope for the best. And a lot of times it just gets wrong, and it can't go through, and everything with the healing just went so good. And yeah, it is, and I'm so grateful. And so I was there. I was in intensive care for 1.5 weeks, and they thought I was going to be in intensive care for much longer. But and then the healing, progressed, and but they also would say, what also happened, that the doctors would say, yeah, you will have pain your whole life, and you're probably going to have this medication your whole life. They were like telling me a lot of things that just felt like wrong in me. It was not resonating, and it was like, oh, that's not my truth. It's not my truth, and don't talk about it to me, like, because it just felt like, and I still have that in me, that I can feel like, okay, this is not my truth. Thank you for sharing, but this is not my truth. I will heal. I'm not gonna have pain my whole life. I was just like so certain of this, and I got that from the other side, that I will heal my body and I will be fine. And I'm an invalid on paper, but it's not the truth that I would, and I have no pain anywhere. A little train ache now, because I had a kick off with my work here. So,
okay.
Yeah. So, but no, like anything that and I knew this, and I've been all the time looking for the possibility to heal, because it wasn't like everything was just gone in a month. The healing took a long time, and healing is not, for me, healing is holistic. So it's not, it's not timeline. It's in different levels of us. Like, it's in energetic, it's in the body, is it in the DNA, the metaphysics of it. And I studied it a lot, because I really wanted to heal, and I had this amazing, I still have this amazing relationship with my body, that I have like, you tell me and I will listen, so when something is wrong, it will tell me. That is my biggest instrument in my life, actually, to all the feelings that I feel, all the it's just a language. When I get pain and everything, I'm very, very mindful of, okay, what is this telling me right now? Do I need to rest? Am I walking the wrong path? Am I, what is, just like, and it never failed me. Never even once. Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, your intuition then got so much stronger after.
Yeah, it did. But
that's amazing. It's a gift.
Absolutely, it's a gift. But it also was terrifying when I was 22 and I couldn't talk to anybody about it. I felt crazy. I felt like I couldn't understand it. When people were lying, when people were telling me lies, I just felt like it was like this, like dissonance, it was like disharmony in my whole body, and I couldn't understand. Like I felt sick, actually.